Alright, y'all. Taylor from Tay Time recapping Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 finale, as well as a recap of the whole season. It was 2 long hours. First off, what is up with people lately, like, making good people from other things bad people in other, like, things? It's like a trend. Ray McKinnon, who was the coach in The Blind Side, like even though he was kind of a little bit of a, also, I did not know he was an Oscar winner. He pulled a Peter Capaldi on us. He turned into Dr. John, and I was like, what the, like, ugh. Okay, so I'm kind of gonna go a little meh. So Nick and Troy end up finding out about stuff after Nick is like finding all these heads to get whatever the hell he had that one night. I don't know, the brainstem, whatever. It kind of got dropped by the wayside, that storyline. So him and Troy go to warn. Oh no, Troy sees them, and then he tells Nick, shows Nick, then they go to warn them. There you go. Troy actually did something good. Taka and Crazy Dog end up leaving. They're like, we heard some of our people went here. We're going to go that way. Cool. You do you, boo. So Strand is like freaking out, blah blah blah. Ephraim, Lola, Daniel are freaking out, blah blah blah. Madison, Nick, and Troy are trying to put C4 everywhere so that when they come, they can blow the dam. And of course, Strand has sold them out already, but there were bits and parts of his plan that we didn't know until later. In the meantime, Alicia and her new friend get into a fight, and the new friend breaks her leg. She takes her to the infirmary. That's where she meets a doctor, and that's where they meet Dr. John, Ray McKinnon. She becomes kind of his like angel of death type thing, or angel of mercy is what he calls her. Because he has to get a tumor removed from his back. By the way, quickest recovery ever. Like ever. Like what? So then Troy starts doing something, and Madison ends up killing him. 2 foul swoops to a hammer. Now, while I appreciate the Tyrese hammer nod, and I'm happy Troy's dead. I'm not happy Daniel Sharman's dead. By the way, thank you, Daniel Sharman, and everyone else who died in this episode. Lord knows. Also, I'll go to that at the end. I kind of thought, no matter who killed Troy, it would have been better than just 2 swipes of a hammer. That's just me. She does that. They start running because the proctors are here and they're already like shooting people, but turns out Strand was trying to tell Lola and Daniel to get the F out, and he ends up shooting Daniel in the mouth. And then he locks Madison and I almost said Troy. Madison and Nick in a place, and her and Nick have an argument, and she basically tells him to fuck off. I'm quoting something here, so I won't bleep that out, but thank God Negan could get 2 F-bombs this year, too. At the same time, Proctor John and everybody are coming up. Strand sees Alicia. He's like, and that's when you find out he worked out a deal to save Madison, no matter what. And during this fight, Ephraim gets killed. Lola hides Daniel. All this chaos is going on. The Proctor comes. He ends up finding out shit about all of them and their family. And Daniel's also interrogating like Nick at the same time. It's crazy. It's like, oh, that happened early in the episode, but still, it's chaos. So then, Strand tries to get Madison and Nick out. Doesn't work because Lola shows up, and she ends up getting killed because she's trying to kill all them. Oh, please, like so much chaos. Dr. John goes, well, now I gotta kill all of you. Kids first, then mom. So Nick goes to go first, and he goes to say goodbye to Strand, and he steals the detonator, does this whole standoff on the bridge. And as they're doing this standoff on the bridge, he's obviously like, let my mom and sister go, blah, blah, blah. He's like, this is my suicide note. It was very chaotic. All of a sudden, bullets start flying from nowhere. So you're thinking, Daniel, no, it's Taka and Crazy Dog. Like, oh my God, they didn't leave, they stayed. It was amazing. And throughout this whole sequence, Madison's having like a really bad dream about like Christmas morning. Like Nick married Luciana, and they had a Walker baby because the baby's growling, and Alicia died, and who else died, and then who's coming to dinner for Christmas, and then like the bloodied head of Jeremiah Otto. That was some intense special effects. Loved it. I also love the behind the scenes they put out on the AMC YouTube page for that. They're all like covered in blood. And Ruben Blades is like, wait, we're resetting? What? No, that makes no sense. So then, sorry, I just found that really funny. So then he's literally like, wait, we have to reset? No. So then, oh, also, Coleman Domingo shadowed this episode, so I wouldn't be shocked if he ends up directing something later on. So then, he tells Madison, Alicia, and Strand to escape. Proctor John's on the thing. People are getting killed right and left. Daniel shows up, blah, blah, blah. Proctor John somehow escapes with somebody. I don't friggin' know. I'm pretty sure he's one of the dead ones. Anyway. So they're all escaping, and Nick finally has no choice but to detonate the bomb. Taka and Crazy Train eventually decide to go north. I will get back to this. I will come back to this. I will come back to that. I will come back to that. And then, the dam blows up. Nick and Daniel are alive on the dam. The dam blows up. Really great visual effect shots of, like, Ephraim and Lola and Troy. Specifically Troy cinematography-wise, with the water coming in to show the dam blowing up. And then you see Madison, like, starting to drown. And, like, Troy. Oh, my God. Travis. Wow. Travis is, like, picking her up and down. I see you again, Cliff Curtis. In this, like, whole Christmas Day sequence that she has going. And she pulls herself up. Turns out she's now in the Tijuana River. She's okay. We know Taka and Crazy Rain got out of there. Crazy Dog. Why did I call him Crazy Rain? What is my problem today? So, tech week problems. So, that is that. We don't know about anybody else. I personally think Nick is alive. Daniel's most likely alive. Obviously, Taka and Crazy Dog are alive. Don't know about Alicia. I hope Proctor John died. And Strand, it was really funny. They're talking there. They were like, he's gonna ride up on a whale. He conned a whale. I don't know. But, it was a great season finale. A great way for Dave Erickson to go out and pass the baton of showrunner to Scott Gimple. This season was really strong and really good. And they had their moments of meh, but it was really strong, especially after season 2. I think it's just the curse of the Walking Dead universe. Season 2 is meh. Like, they'll have their moments, like obviously season 2 of The Walking Dead had Sophia's death. Season 2 of Fear had, oh my god, what was it? Had the passenger come in, Michelle Ang, and the death of Thomas Abigail, like, all this crazy stuff. But season 2 was still the weakest, and this season really upped the game and had great people. It's a shame that a lot of these great people, their characters got killed off, including characters you've done in season 1. So I'm really intrigued to see where this goes. None of the cast knows who survives, obviously, except for Madison. And, Taka and Crazy Dog. Now I'm going to talk about my crossover thoughts. Okay. So, the rumors have been that, who's the crossover thing, because, as my dad said, the door can be opened both ways. It could be someone from The Walking Dead crossing over, it could be someone from Fear the Walking Dead crossing over. So a lot of people happen to think it was Abraham, and if not Abraham, Madison or Alicia. Which makes sense, because whispers are coming. Abraham, met Eugene in Houston. Now, for a hot second, Proctor John was telling Alicia how he was going to go back through Houston. So I was like, oh, perfect. They confirmed Abraham. Yes. Then Taka and Crazy Dog came back. And then they were like, well, we got to head north. So then we were like, okay, it's them. It's them. However, no theory has stated that a character from Fear and a character from Walking can join up. I do personally think Taka and Crazy Dog or whichever one of them survives, because I don't think they're going to survive both of them, are going to meet up with somebody who I don't know yet. In terms of the timeline where Fear Season 3 ended, Rick had definitely met Morgan at this point. I want to say he's met Glenn and it's about to be reunited with Lori and them. I don't know. In terms of lining up the timeline with The Walking Dead Season 8, if Season 8 follows the comics, the back half is going to be about a 2-year time jump. So, that would make it about 3.5 to 4 years post-apocalypse. Not post-apocalypse, they're in the apocalypse. Post-Patient Zero. So... I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm very excited. The season was great. Let me know what you thought down in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.